Hello fellow gamers, and welcome to the latest installation of the Chloro Life series. This one is titled Mobility, and it serves as a mini guide to using mobility to keep oneself from getting wrecked. Healers with good mobility are much harder to take out than their more stationary kin, especially coupled with good positioning, crowd control, and well-timed healing cooldowns. This should go without saying, but all too often I see healers just standing still and taking a beating. Quick shout out to Atheto, whose comments inspired me to make this video, and without further ado, let's begin. Now, my first response when taking heavy fire is to get out of range. Sometimes that is enough to stop the flow of damage coming my way. All too often, however, the hostile DPS will pursue, like Mistgun is doing here. Some ranged DPS have cast times or stationary channels for their more powerful damage abilities. If you can't shake them off, then at least you can keep them on the move so that they can't use these abilities. If I can get some terrain features in the way while doing that, all the better. If at all possible, I will take the opportunity to drag the pursuing DPS away from his team and to isolate him. In this case, a rogue named Qualities is chasing me down. He is someone I have come to fear in the warfronts. So if I can get him far enough away from his healer and his other allies, then he'll be forced to break off his assault and give me time to recover. Sometimes I won't have the luxury of time, and I can't wait for my team to peel off the hostile. It seems that Dana really wants me dead, and won't be deterred. A well-timed crowd control ability can be the difference between continued life or a trip to the respawn. Better luck next time, Dana. There will come a time when death is inevitable, and all you can do is to delay as long as possible. When that time comes, it's a good idea to find a terrain feature such as this column over here that can help you to stretch out the time it takes for your stubborn attackers to put you down. It is also a hilarious way to mock your opponents. A quick tip for those trying to kill a healer: use some CC. A stun, a root, whatever, just get him to stop moving. Seriously, how am I not dead yet? If you look closely, you'll notice that I'm being harassed by a melee warrior. The best that I can do when I've got a good melee player on my ass is to try to shake him off with an erratic zigzag maneuver. So I'm trying to create some distance so he can't use his more powerful melee abilities. I've managed to hold him off for a while, but he finally got me with a stun and almost managed to kill me off. Thank goodness I have good DPS on my team. Stuns are the absolute worst. I'm sure that's a sentiment shared by all healers out there. In this clip, we are defending an objective. We are outnumbered, but certainly not outclassed. There's not much room to maneuver, but fortunately, I can use this enormous coffin to cut the line of sight and shield myself from incoming damage. They came rather close to taking me out a few times. Good thing I kept my big heals in reserve. I start off this clip hopelessly outnumbered and quite outgunned. I'm facing off against Zent. He's one of the more well-known heavy hitters in the game. He broke right through my Rift Tome, and he's keeping me from using the terrain properly by pulling me. So despite my best efforts, I need a bit of rescuing here. Fortunately, Saragun is here to bail me out. Thank you, Saragun. The rest of this clip is us fighting a hopeless, doomed battle at the Codex, But at least that gives our teammates time to get the other 3 flags, so we're not completely wasting our time here. This clip features a Carthan Ridge battle, one in which we are pretty much winning at this point. We've blown up 2 of the 3 power cores. Now we just need to get the last one. I'm a little bit greedy and I get ahead of myself, but I quickly realize that I have to get back to my team to support because they're about to kick my ass. I managed to catch a reprieve with this column for a bit, but it just gives me time to make a mad dash for freedom, because this is not sustainable. So many DOT debuffs. It's a good thing that the Chloro's cleanses provide a moderate heal as well, or else I'd be fucked. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you watched this far and did not enjoy it, then you are a masochist. But no worries, I'm not judging. We've all got our quirks. If you did like it, then feel free to give it a like and leave a comment in the comment section. Constructive criticism is welcome, but please don't mention my voice. I know my voice is lame. There's nothing I can do about that. And until the next video, happy gaming.